The judge is also expected to decide tomorrow whether Brooks's defense can ask for potential jurors, whether they'll be able to be swayed by political ads about the Christmas parade tragedy.
So Ben Jordan goes in depth on the rare question and how it could make jury selection even more challenging.
The judge has yet to announce her decision about whether this question for the jury pool will be allowed. But a defense attorney who's not affiliated with the case says it's an important one for Brooks's defense to ask. With 6 weeks until the election, political ads can be found in just about every commercial break on TV.
The driver should have been in jail.
Several of them feature Darrell Brooks and the Waukesha Christmas Parade attack.
That puts criminals like Darrell Brooks back on the streets.
Sue Ford of Waukesha says she's tired of seeing them.
I think that should be out of the political arena.
Laura Stino thinks it's fair game.
Are you surprised this has become such a political issue?
No, actually, I'm not surprised, and I'm glad it has been.
Newly filed court documents show Brooks wants to ask potential jurors if they've seen those commercials, and if so, whether they can put it aside and decide the case in an unbiased manner.
If I was defense counsel, I would be doing the exact same thing.
Defense attorney Michael Maselman believes the judge will allow the question during jury selection. He also thinks it will be pivotal in narrowing a pool of about 300 Waukesha County residents down to 12 jurors and 4 alternates.
They don't want jurors who are already predisposed to believe that this gentleman committed this, horrific act. They want to have people that come to the jury with an open mind that are not biased. And it's hard not to be biased when you're seeing political advertisements.
It's hard to imagine that they could find a jury of people who haven't seen those ads, in particular the ads that show footage from the parade.
UW-Milwaukee political professor Mordecai Lee says Wisconsin Republicans have shifted from inflation to crime as the top issue ahead of the election. Mordecai thinks that means there will be far more to come on the crime that shook the state.
This is a tough issue. Everybody deserves fair and impartial jurors. It'll really be up to the judge to decide if people can set aside the impact of the commercials on them as voters and can be impartial jurors nonetheless.
Judge Doro said in previous hearings that jury selection will likely start and end on Monday, a long day of questioning ahead of what's expected to be a lengthy trial. Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.